Okay, this is an interesting one. Let's see if we can do this one really well. Size-wise, it's going to be a challenge. Come on, Konica. Right, let's just get that happening. We're going to touch that later. We can get a better idea when we put the original on the glass, but this one's going to hopefully come up a treat. If we can set it up nicely. So let's see how we go. We're going to go copy density. We're going to leave out the background colour for a change, just for something different. I wonder what hue we're going to use. It's going to be cooled down. Shit, we're going cold. Let's see how that works. Right, now we've got to get the sizing. You've got to get an idea how big this is. This is a large one. It is. It's an Australian Outback, and of course we're copying this page, the front page, the artwork. So the artwork is, it's smaller than a B4, and it's much smaller. It's just a little bit. So we're going to call it a B4 to A4 reduction. We're going to centre this calendar. It's really nice looking Outback themed calendar. We're just going to keep the machine in place so we don't lose our important settings that we've put in, we've punched in, so we don't want that to happen. There's nothing worse than setting up a machine and then losing your fucking settings because you concentrated too much on fart-assing around. And you have to keep the machine in play. You've got to be alert to that. So now we're going to go, for this time, we're not going to forget. So it's going to be B4 to A4 for this. And let's see how we can make this Outback image look. So let's see, scanning stopped. This is the 3-step Konica Minolta patented. Yeah, well, it probably was patented, even though it's a fucking dumbass idea. Let's see if this dumbass copier can punch out a really good negative image of the Outback. See how we make it look. Whoa, it's very pastel. It's very pastel-y, and you can see the sky's gone a green colour. We've got to add something to this. This looks shithouse. On its own, it looks shithouse. It looks too dark. No, not too dark. It was too dark, so that's why. It just looks shit. This looks fucking shit. We do need a background colour, but we've got to make some other adjustments. We're now going to kick ourselves out of there. We're going to start doing it the normal way with the red and all that. And the hue probably is on too cold. So we're trying to decide. We're going to heat up the hue. Going hot this time. We're making it go from one extreme to another. And I wonder what background colour would go well with this. So we're just going to find out what our background colour. We're going to make it red. So it's going to make the rocks red, like, you know, replacing the red that I lost in the negative positive reversal mode. Let's see how we go this time. See if we've made this one come up absolutely gorgeous. Here we go. Okay, now that's an interesting take. You can see the hue is very hot. You can see the hue has affected the colour of the rocks heaps. It's too hot this time. It looks too hot, and the sky looks absolutely bleh, vomitous, you could say, as far as copier settings go. Right, let's see if I can fucking make this a better demo. See if I can get rid of the ugliness. That's just there's just not enough colours in it. So we're just going to remove the red. Red is shit for this, obviously. So we're going to hit magenta. And we're going, oh, fuck you, Cam. This is stupid. Honestly, this stupid user interface. We should have tabs like the old C353, as I've said so many fucking times. And Konica Minolta are just a fucking bunch of gimmickers. Money making, money fucking, whatever. They're all fucking assholes, these fucking Konica Minolta people. Honestly, I'm sick to fuck of their money fucking. Honestly, I need this fucking machine. These photocopiers are really, really, really badly thought out. Do I have to go into a fucking spiel on fucking photocopier design? Fuck me dead. Do I have to? I'm sick of this. And I can only get spare parts for this thing probably no longer than 5 years, or about 5 years, not probably, about 5 years. But anyway, that looks a bit more interesting. We're getting some pretty high contrast, bright, psychedelic-ish looking colours here. But the rest of it, that looks shit. That looks a bit bleh. Right. I think it's so hard to get it right. Alright, Konica, let's see what we can do with your fucking shitty piece of crap. There you go again, that stupid scroll system. It does not go with me. Hardly at all. It's fucked. It's fucking stupid. We're just going to stick it in the fucking middle. We're just going to stick that in the middle. Stick it up your ass, maybe, Konica Minolta. Ooh! No, that would give you some kind of chills up your spine, wouldn't it, Konica? Oh, yes. You'll be screaming, oh, yes, Konica Minolta. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, let's see how this piece of shit prints out this time. Right, let's see how we made this one. That looks a lot better. There's a little bit more colour on the tips there. I'm wondering if we will have to cool it down further, or this was more difficult than I thought. So I'm wondering if we're going to go further, or we're just going to call it quits. We just have to concede that this demo isn't quite as good as I was hoping it would be. But anyway, I guess we got to go.